I'm here with the message. We know it's the 9-9 portal. Stuff's happening. Stuff is happening. Guys, it's time. It's fusion time. Okay? Now, what they've shown me is the 2 serpents going up the Kundalini. And I just had an upgrade. And guys, we remember that a lot of the times our upgrades are through much pain, okay? And there's a healing there. We need to heal there. So let's heal there together right now. In knowing that, okay, it's just like to get that much closer to life, we get that much closer to death. To get that much closer to love, we get that much closer to fear. To get that much close to pleasure, we get that much closer to pain. You see how we heal through the energy of the opposites and we restore wholeness? And much of it's through the confirmation right there from the universe. Much of it's through the negative, that negative tetrahedron, the feminine, in order to be the positive charge, the masculine, and come together and connect and unite. And what we've been doing is we've really been working hard at being able to not just live in the negative or live in the positive, but live in them both at the same time, and carry that with us at all times. And it's hard work. And but we're doing it. We're evolving to do it, and it's part of the evolution. It's part of the mission work. And what they've shown me is that the feminine is about to evolve. She's going from the maiden to the mother. And yes, we received that message because it's remembering we're all connected. We're doing this process right now. The matter is evolving, guys. Literally, the matter is evolving, and it's because of all this work that we've been doing, all this healing work, the healing work with the feminine, the healing work with the masculine, to rise. And this is a big thing, and this is something we need to be happy about right now in these times. We need to shift focus on the media and on the 3D and on all that. And we need to, the message is to get back connected with the universe, and maybe not even other people, but we're going to have amped up relationships with the universe, which means amped up synchronicities and signs, as well as we're going to have amped up relationships with life. So animals, bugs, plants, plant life, microorganisms, because guys, microorganisms are also being attacked. Think about this, this virus, and now all of a sudden we're gonna fear microorganisms. Microorganisms make this world. And we're gonna dive deeper into the fungi, because a lot is being known about the fungi. The fungi is part of our divine inheritance. It's part of our 10 of Earth expansion, and understanding that fungi is intelligence, the intelligence of this world. Okay, and I don't know if any of you have checked that movie out yet on Netflix, Fungi. Check it out, guys. Check it out, okay? Because that's some homework if you want to do some homework. It's very informative, and it explains a lot about the intelligence of nature. We don't trust the intelligence of nature. Many of us, I won't say all of us, many of us, and we've been programmed to believe that nature is basic. Nature ain't no basic lady. She ain't. Yo, we got that twisted. And we have been trained to walk away from self, to walk away from nature, because that is part of the hack of this artificial programming. But what we're doing is we're walking away from that, and we're walking towards ourselves, and we're walking towards the earth, our mother. Okay, we left our narcissistic mother of the artificial matrix. We've gone home to our natural mother earth. And through this, they showed me the 2 serpents going up the Kundalini, and they made it very clear that one serpent is ego and one serpent is higher self. And that higher self and ego are in a dance up the spine. And it's a very fine dance. It's a very fine dance we're in right now. And that we have to be very careful, because a lot of what we've also been led to believe is that there's a death of the ego. It's not. It's an integration of the ego in an untwisted way, in an elevated way. Because we have to understand that the ego is connected to the sixth sense. And the ego is the keeper of the sixth sense, the protector of the sixth sense. So when it's twisted, and that ego is twisted, and we're caught in what we've been caught in, it's creating chaos. It's creating havoc. When we untwist it through our connection to source energy, natural patterning, working with higher self, and higher self is God, the God energy, okay? And that's how we understand we came here to save self, okay, guys? And this person we're looking for is within us. So higher self is the God that is helping our ego to move up the spine, our energy centers, our chakras, and expand. And it's a dance right now. It's a dance, and they've made it clear that we're fine tuning this dance. It's a very it's very precise. And I think that if you guys are feeling this and resonating with this message, you know what we're talking about. And that we're about to get very close to the patterning of source and the creator. And there's a reason for that, because it's go time, guys. It's go time. And we're being put forth into karmic situations with karmic relationships, karma all around us, in order to balance our karmic scales, because we're going to start coming into unions, because it's time. It's time. And, you know, there's a lot of information going out there saying, you know, unions are being blocked till 2023 and 2025. And, you know, we're still caught in all this negative, guys. It's time for us to believe, and knowing too, like, it's not just about the love. It's about the mission. It's not just about the romance. It's about the mission. Let me get that straight, guys. Let me get that straight, because that did not resonate. I'm like, ooh, those words did not resonate with my being. Those were the wrong choice of words. But see how we got to get a redo, guys? Sometimes we got to get a redo, and we have to be allowed that redo. Because, see, we can pick the wrong choice of words when that's not what our heart meant. And we need to be at these spaces with more tolerance, kindness, and compassion through self, and just being there and believing that it's time for twin flames. And I'm doing it like this. I'm being called to manifest it in this way. I'm not picturing my twin and manifesting my twin. I'm seeing us as rising phoenixes from the ashes, with our light coming together in order for mission work. We came here to show the world it's time to believe in miracles. It's not of the past. That's why we're here. So we could create the living shape of the creator in the 3D. 72 negative feminine tetrahedrons and 72 positive 1,000 tetrahedrons. Let's get it straight again too. So 72,000 negative tetrahedrons, negative 72,000 positive tetrahedrons, positive, coming together to create the 144,000 souls that came here to create the shape of the creator God here on earth, to make these miracles, to manifest these miracles. And we've been pulling in from the 5D and beyond this new patterning into the 3D and grounding it and shifting it. We've already built the framework for this. And that's how we need to start believing in that I don't want to look at this as a war, but that we're winning, that we're shifting, that we're turning the tables. You know, we know that the creator knows the energy of the opposites and has a plan. The divine has a plan. And now there's more than ever too, guys. You got to go within your heart chakra and resonate with the information being said to you, okay? Because there's a lot of information coming out, because a lot of people are waking, a lot of people are popping off. And we know, right? We have to hold space for people on their paths in time to get it right, and make sure you're always resonating with your heart, because your mind can make a muck of things. You know, the body, I even find like a lot of times when you're looking at it in the threes, you know, of body, mind, spirit, but it's like mind is the youngest of all three. Mind is the immature of all three. Body has a very smart intelligence connected to the mother, connected to the sixth sense. While we know the soul and working with spirit, well, I mean, that part of us can be very, very ancient, depending upon, you know, how old our soul is. But the mind is the baby that we're fine-tuning, and that's why they hacked the element of air. And we're doing all this work, okay? And guys, I really felt like we gotta share these messages today. They have to come out. Bear with me. There's not gonna be a lot of beautiful editing in this, because this message needs to come out, and I barely got here. Dreams of Gaia is here with the Tarot of Light and the White Eagle Medicine Wheel. We're just gonna pull a few messages, and thank you guys for being here. Because guys, I pulled a karmic relationship into my being in order to understand where we're going. And like, that's where we have to honor our paths. And I'm really realizing that I need to heal with my twin flame path, because as much as I sit here with you guys, there's a lot of times that I want off this path. And I need to heal with that. I need to heal with, you know, my own soul, because I really know, you know, guys, more than anybody, how hard this path can be. So hard that I've wadded off of it, and I've been pushing away my counterpart. And now's the time more than ever to make up with my soul. And I just needed to share that with you guys and free my truth. So thank you guys for listening, okay? I just want to share. Oh, thank you for chiming on in. All right. So we're working with the red ray, safety, strength, and power. Of course we are, guys. We've gone back to the root. And that's in order to work with creation and expand in our life. And we're about to expand in our life. Look, it's time. The matter is literally expanding. It's evolving. And this is connected to lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. And now, guys, when I met this karmic partner that I just manifested into my life, it was like, wow. It was the first real experience where they told me that me and this karmic partner had a past life together. And I mean, they shared with me some messages that all came true. And, you know, they told me I had to balance my karma through this relationship. And did I ever? And did I have a lot to understand to continue to evolve on mission work? And to continue to, you know, ever evolve my heart chakra. And this is about knowing God, knowing the Creator, knowing the divine, knowing your gifts, knowing yourself, knowing the dimensions, walking the worlds. And we're literally working with, you know, lilac, higher realms, and magic. So if you're being called to wear the color lilac or being called towards it, you know why. And what we're doing is we're working with Grandmother Earth, and I speak of her as Mother Earth. You know, there's Grandmother Moon to me and Mother Earth, okay? But these cards, it's Grandmother Earth and Medicine Bag. We're being offered medicine through the earth and with the earth right now. And that's what's being offered to us in Virgo season. And what it's connected to is all this work that we came back in the garden to do. Because we're back in the garden working on love. And we're working on love through pain right now, and healing through a painful situation. As a Three of Swords situation, it's connected to our sorrows. So we're about to heal from that. And I feel called to go straight to the medicine wheel. Let's just see. Guys, if I can get in it. Okay. Now, I picked up the cards, and then these two cards fell over, and it's no coincidence that Mother Earth and Medicine Wheel are here today. Or Medicine Bag are here with Medicine Wheel. Okay? Alright. We need some medicine today, guys. Let's get it. There it is. The owl. Owl. Wisdom, insight, discernment. Guide us through the tunnel of fear. Push back darkness coming so near. The owl wing pictured here is the result of a roadkill. The creature was probably confused by the lights of a large vehicle. Only the wings and claws were kept. The remainder was buried ceremonially with sage and prayers to the bird spirits. Here the wing feathers are shown in their natural habitats. If this bird had died naturally, it may become food for foxes. Fox fur can be seen bound to the wing. Owl's message. If owl has swooped down, you may be sure that you have developed a keen insight. No one can hoodwink you, as you have the ability to discern anything that is shady or lacking integrity. And see, guys, see how we've been activated with our light to see the truth amongst the shadows. And we're about to eradicate the shadows. We came here to eat those shadows and turn that energy into higher vibes. It's time for us to know who we are. It's time for us to remember. Owl is also a messenger of the night realms and deep visions. Take note of your dreams. If owl is around you at this time, if you are afraid of the dark, call on owl medicine and look up at the quiet sky on a brilliant starlit night. Some of us say that all human beings came from the star nations. Owl is here to warn you of any blindness and self-deception. Use owl medicine to bring your fears and shadow side out into the light. Our shadow is our greatest gift and is nothing to be ashamed of. If we deceive ourselves and pretend that everything is okay on the surface and it's fine, we need to be aware of the fact that we're lying to self. And this is also an indicator that others may have been lying or deceiving us in some way. But we're going to use owl wisdom to find out if we've been misusing our power. Remember that all power comes from Great Spirit as a gift. And guys, what this is saying to me is, it's taking responsibility for whatever we've manifested into our life, even if it was a betrayal for what it saw for us. And yes, there's a healing there, and there is a very big integration of new patterning and ego work. Because, you know, it's like, no, I'm not gonna go there. That person betrayed me. Fuck them. But no, I manifested this experience into my life. I will take responsibility for my manifestations and my experiences and what they came here to show me, even if it hurts. And I'm going to do the work to face my shadows and integrate my new patterning, my healed patterning, my healing patterning. A, because it's for the collective. B, because it's for myself. Or B, because it's for myself, and A, because it's for the collective. Whatever works for you. I always go with the collective because I'm in service. I'm giving before I'm taking. And that helps me with my charge, okay, guys? With creating with my integrity of the light. But it's knowing that I came here to, you know, to be a noble person. And with a humble charge. And not get, you know, on my high horse with ego. And to know that deception, that heartbreak, that betrayal, that pain came into our lives to teach us something. And there is power in pain. And we're in some sort of fusion with this expansion. There is power in pain. They've made it very, very clear to me the message right now is fusion. And I need to understand why. Of course I do. That's why I'm here. But if we have manifested this situation into our life, we saw our shadow for a reason, and we needed to see it so we could heal. And we have a choice. We can look at it and heal, and we can implement this new healing patterns that will allow the collective to feed from, and will spark all this healing. Or we can continue to do what we've always done and let our ego step in a lower vibrational way and take charge and say, fuck, this person hurt me, fuck them, I ain't fucking healing, I'm moving on. But this is about doing the work. And guys, I really, there's an inner level here to what I'm saying. I really hope it's making sense and resonating. But this is being able to say, I am responsible for what I am creating, even if it hurt. And even if, I don't think I deserve that treatment, I had this experience to see this and do this shadow work. All right, we're going to the Tarot of Light because this is where I feel called to go next. Let's see, we're in a time of fusion. We're in a time of fusion. We're in a time of great healing, guys. Okay. Well, the cards landed out in 2 piles. So let's... The Ace of Hearts went this way. Of course, this is all about love. The Ace of Hearts, the Ace of Cups. And it's connected to the 6 of Hearts, the past. We're healing from the past. With the 8 of Stars, a surge. And what this surge is connected to is the Ace of Stars, creation. Well, look at that. Love and creation are meeting up. And it's connected to the 10 of Stars, hoarding. So this has to do with freeing up some energy, freeing up some space. And it's connected to the 4 of Stars, advancement. So we're about to advance on our paths. And it's connected to the Knight of Stars, adventurer. And we're about to adventure with the stars. And our visions are about to be amped up. The Queen of Angels, visionary. The Queen of Angels, visionary. Play with the power of your imagination and positive thoughts. Create a vision for your life and project it through every cell in your body. This unique angel is a charming representation of full empowerment. She accepts and rejoices in individuality. She is a dynamic force who has refined her style. That's what we're doing right now, guys. We're refining our style with our light and our shadows by facing them, okay? The pink gem, most likely a rose quartz, connects her to her divinity, and the teardrop gems represent the wisdom, truth, and empowerment that drop into her everyday way of being. She fully opens her heart to inspire others to look deep within her own hearts. Her energy moves through the veils of illusion and conformity to inspire visions of love. So guys, we're being inspired with visions of love because we've connected to our divinity, but also our pain. Look, our tears, our wisdom, our experience. And it takes a great master to be able to be weak and vulnerable and strong and powerful at the same time, and to carry the energy of the opposites within us. And that's what we're doing. We're becoming these multidimensional divine universes that are housing it all within us. We're literally expanding within to without. And this is grand. And it's time for this is something to do with now our third eye and imagination and new information. She's connected to the Queen of Swords. Okay, so this is using our truths. And so the swords is working with the wands, because the angels is working with the stars, and the stars is the wands. So we have sun, the masculine, air, working with the father, force, fire. We've untwisted it. This is beautiful, guys. We're healing the hack of the mind right now. Okay, let's finish it off. We're gonna get one last message here, and we're gonna finish this off. And like I said, guys, today there's not gonna be all this fancy, beautiful editing. It's getting late in the day, and I've been doing much healing and expansion work, and I need to get this message out for this portal. All right. One last message. That's the message. Well, the Queen of Fire is here, guys. And she's helping us to heal from our sorrows, brick by brick, with the Four of Earth. And look, we're working with Honeybee here. And yeah, we're hurt, but we're going to keep going. We're going to keep building new earth brick by brick. And it's balanced. Because we know when the feminine goes from the maiden to the mother, the gift of the mother is being able to hold the dark and the light within. Okay? And it's connected to... Oh, guys, 2 cards are stuck. It won't let me pick them up. Let's see. Let's get our first pile. Well, look at that. The Ace of Earth. And the Ace of Earth is working with the Ace of Water. Mom and daughter working together. There's our expansion right there. Right here. With the Two of Earth. Look at that, guys. There's our third eye activation. But as you can see, we're having it through the earth. And it's connected to Demeter. Remember, we were going to have our third eye activation through the earth. We're going to be expanding off this message. So we're going to work with our emotions and our emotional intellect, guys. We're healing our emotional intellect right now. That's what the message of fusion is connected to. And we're going to expand off this next time we meet. Love, light, and healing energies sent your way to create with today. I love you. I love you all, guys. I'm here with you, and thank you for being here with me. Take care. Until I see you again soon when we expand. I love you.